Hi, friends. It's Jennifer Young with Jennifer Young Homes, and I wanted to talk to you about what to do and what your options are if you are in forbearance and it's coming due this fall. So, there are almost 6 million people nationwide in forbearance, and most of those are coming due this fall. At the beginning of the pandemic, about 18 months or so ago, those that were struggling and needed help with their mortgage called their banks, and the mortgage institution usually paused or stopped the payment completely for a number of months. And most of those are becoming due this fall. So we want to educate you on what your options are if you're in forbearance and it's coming due this fall. The most important thing to us is to keep homeowners in their home if that's their goal. And when forbearance comes due, there's usually a couple options. Sometimes the bank asks for a balloon payment, which is a large amount of money for all the past due payments over the past 18 months. Most homeowners aren't in a position to repay that back. Some banks are pretty strict about that, so you want to ask about other options, such as a formal permanent loan modification. Usually the bank will make you apply for a loan modification, which is a lot more tedious than asking for forbearance. But if they approve it, they'll often extend the life of your loan, maybe from a 30-year loan to a 40-year loan, or do some creative things to help you get that payment low, avoid a balloon payment they may require to make that forbearance good, and allow you to have a restructured loan essentially to keep your home and stay in it at an affordable rate. If you were in forbearance and your goal is to maintain the mortgage payment, but you need a reduced rate and you want to stay in your home, you should absolutely be asking your bank to be considered for a permanent loan modification. Now, if you've been able to save some money during the time you weren't making your mortgage, or things are better than they were last year, and they do require a balloon payment and you do have the funds, sure, it might be wise to make the payment. But most homeowners don't have that amount to pay back what they owed for the past 18 months. And usually asking for a formal loan modification is the best way to protect yourself and keep your home. Again, if that's your goal. Some other options, of course, include selling the property and cashing out while the market's strong, and some other options we can discuss. But with so many homeowners facing an end to forbearance this fall, we want you to be educated. We encourage you to be proactive. Start looking at your options, start talking to your bank, and of course, let us know if you have any questions. We're happy to give free advice on what we've seen in permanent loan modifications, the good, bad, and ugly, or just to talk about the ins and outs of forbearance. We're very familiar with it. We've helped hundreds of homeowners stay in their home through loan modifications or educating them about their options. We've also helped many sell their home and avoid that balloon payment if the bank won't work with them. And so there's often some really good options and some not so good options, but being educated, being proactive, and knowing your options is the most important thing to retain your home, or at least sell it without some stressful, distressed terms. So let's talk. If you're in that situation, would like to talk, we're happy to help. It's free. There's no obligation to have a conversation, and we're happy just to give you some free advice. You can always reach us at jenniferyounghomes.com or 703-651-5655. Thanks and have a great day.